Okay, so I've been meaning to do this and I'm just doing it now. It's Saturday. I'm about to head over to the beach. And I just finished a week, 3 days, creative explorations. It was great. The first day we made folders. I wouldn't bother doing that again because that just took more time. Um, Maybe something a little bit quicker. They didn't really need the folders, but we did the paper mache and the game that I made, the Murray Mojo. And then after that, the second day, the gessoing and the jelly prints. One thing about the jelly prints, though, I would definitely mix the colors. Like I'd have them do some mixing and some painting first and make a palette. And then I would have them use that palette for the jelly prints, but really be specific about only rolling out, like, say, 3 dimes worth of paint and taking 2 prints per pull or per roll and experimenting with, having at least 6 shapes and textures to stamp in or lay in. But if you don't give them specific constraints, they kind of go off the tracks. And it's just going to be like this. She seemed to get a little, like she seemed to take my trying to redirect her as a criticism, and she was discouraged. So that was really helpful to note and to kind of go, okay. So in the context of a school year, I'd really want to make sure that the constraints are very specific. Of course, I can't always know what students are going to encounter when I'm trying new things, but that's why I'm doing this. So mixing the colors ahead on the palette and giving them like a little, I don't know, popsicle stick to dab it on the plate, roll it, do the texture or shapes or stamps, and then take a print and do that. The other thing that's very important, if I'm going to create tables like that, I would only do analogous colors, because the minute I got the yellow or all the primaries together, people got like really gross browns that weren't helpful. So, subtractive, stamping, and texture. Those 3 things are the things to do on the plate to get different effects. Subtractive can be with, a crumpled up piece of paper or a toothpick or even a paper towel, So that would be really cool. And then layering prints, doing a print and then using the same print to print a second layer. All of that happened in the second day. And then the final day, I let them do some collaging and I had them glue shapes and paintings to cardboard. I broke out those wallpaper sample books. They love those. They had some fabric. I didn't want them to paint with acrylic again because I didn't really want things leaving that were wet. I encouraged them to do a lot of collage, drawing, again, giving them a list with specific criteria and asking them to choose 2 to put on their bowls for, completion is really helpful. So if I always either have 2 or 3 things that they can combine to complete. And that's it. I'm heading to the beach now, and Paul just got home. So have a great day. Scared me.